5:12 now on this Thursday morning. A live look outside with the WNBF News Skycam Network out at Ocean Annie's. A dark night out there so far, but boy, we're already sitting at 81 degrees, and you know that's not a good sign for the rest of the day if we're that high this early.
Yeah, only 5:12 in the morning, and we're talking about the low 80s, and that's before we factor in the moisture. So it actually feels like the mid 80s in some places along the coastline. So another hot one on tap for today. Unfortunately, we do have that heat advisory in effect as well. The good news is, Paul, it looks like a little bit of relief will be coming in for the weekend. And I say a little real softly because it'll still be hot out there, of course, but the extra cloud cover and rain showers that'll be moving in, that should help provide some relief. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's get you out the door this morning, though. Taking a look at the next 24 hours, your Ocean Annie Skycam all quiet with the Apache Pier in the background. Grand Strand nice and quiet as well, but boy, is it mild. 81 in Myrtle Beach at 5 a.m. 78 in Florence, Lumberton 79 degrees, and Darlington 77. So we are going to continue to find the mild weather across the Grand Strand and PD for today. And like I mentioned earlier, already talking about a heat index in the early morning hours. Never a good sign for the afternoon. Feels like 86 in Myrtle Beach as you step outside, maybe going for that early morning jog along the Grand Strand. Get ready for a hot one out there. Murrells Inlet at 85 feels like 83 degrees in Florence and feels like 81 in Darlington. That heat advisory in effect, that'll start later this morning around 11 o'clock and go until about 7 this evening. And again, when that heat advisory is there, that means that we will be looking at triple-digit heat for a prolonged amount of time through the afternoon hours. It'll be a good idea to take precautions throughout the day. As we take a look at that heat index forecast for you throughout the afternoon, I'm saying 10, 11 o'clock this morning. Wouldn't be surprised to see the upper 90s close to 100 degrees for feel-like temperatures in the PD from Florence on up through the border belt, even the Grand Strand as high as 105 today through the afternoon hours, and could feel as high as 110 in the PD. So as you can see, a downright hot afternoon. Good idea to stay indoors if you can. As far as our rain chances go for today, not expecting a lot. In fact, I'm still looking at a lot of sunshine for today, even though we're finding a bit of cloud cover here. Piece of energy in the upper atmosphere bringing some showers to North Carolina. As you can see, those are moving offshore, and that has left us with no rain for today and no relief. Unfortunately, the heat advisory again in effect. We'll see those highs in the low to mid 90s with a few upper 90s in the PD. We'll have more on your rain chances for the weekend coming up in a bit at 5:14. Let's send it over to Matt.
Yeah, with those
Students will be moving on to campus. We've got a live report of what they can expect in the year ahead, along with the stories just coming into the WNBF newsroom and your WNBF News Traffic Tracker report. But first, a look at what's going on right outside of your door. Here's Storm Team meteorologist Katie Morgan with a look at the forecast. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Paula. A wall of moisture is waiting for you right outside your door this morning. We are going to be looking at another hot and humid afternoon for the Grand Strand and PD.
12 past 5 now on this Wednesday morning. A live look outside over Myrtle Beach. The sun isn't up just yet, but once it does, boy, you can expect that temperature to go up.
Yeah, and Katie, how hot are we talking today?
Intense heat today. We're talking about highs in the mid to upper 90s, and that's before you factor in the moisture, which we all know and love this time of year.
I don't know about love. We know it well.
But we are talking about 100 to 110, so a wide range, of course, 100s across the Grand Strand, as high as 110 inland for today. So definitely a good day to spend some time indoors if you can. But boy, some people taking advantage of the heat. One way to try and stay cool, of course, maybe doing a little bit of surfing or wading in the waters along the Grand Strand. We had some great action yesterday. In fact, this was a surfing class going on in Myrtle Beach. Kids enjoying the waves, of course. Parents nearby. We had a moderate risk for rip currents out there yesterday. We had instructors in the water. That's good to see as well. So a lot of supervision going on while the kids are out and about enjoying the sunshine and getting a little surfing in. But boy, we are talking about the dog days of summer. And we're going to be looking for this heat to continue as we head into the next several afternoons. In fact, a heat repeat is what we are expecting for today. We saw it yesterday. We saw it the day before. It's just deja vu all over again. Sizzling sunshine. And again, those heat index values will be anywhere between 100 and 110. We're going to track those here coming up in just a second. Let's get you out the door first. 77 in Myrtle Beach. But how about Murrells Inlet sitting at 76 degrees and Marion at 77? So already feeling quite muggy out there. You factor in that moisture and it feels like the low 80s. We've got a heat index value of 82 in Myrtle Beach this morning, feels like 83 in Murrells Inlet. How about Marion and Dillon, both at 83, as well as Florence. So get ready for a muggy start. If you're going for that walk along the Grand Strand early this morning, bring the water bottle along. You will need it. It's one of those mornings you just step outside and you just already feel the moisture in the atmosphere. As we take a look at future view for today, this is again what it will feel like heading into the afternoon hours. Starting things off this morning, heading into 10 o'clock, we're already talking about triple-digit heat is what it will feel like for us across the Grand Strand, as high as 104, 105 possible for the afternoon. Florence close to 110, and then even heading into the evening hours, we're going to continue to feel like the upper 90s by about the time the sun will begin to set. So again, a very strong afternoon of that sunshine, intense heat out there. We'll have a look at the rest of the forecast for you. Hopefully some rain showers in the future. Your 7-day will be coming up in a bit, but at 5:14, let's send it back over to Matt.
Thanks, Katie. They say nothing is